Do you often wonder why your baby wakes up at the slightest sound? That little creak of the floorboard or the hum of the refrigerator suddenly becomes a symphony of noise to their sensitive ears. Their little ones drift off effortlessly, sleeping soundly through the night. Today we're unveiling the secrets to helping your baby sleep like an angel, and trust me, it's more about understanding their world than you might think. Let's face it, those first few months with a newborn can feel like a blur of feedings, diaper changes, and very little sleep. Babies aren't just miniature adults. Their little bodies and brains are wired differently, and their sleep patterns reflect that. Why does your baby wake up at night? What really helps them fall into that deep, peaceful sleep that we all crave? We'll uncover the surprising truths that will change your bedtime routine forever. So, if you're ready to say goodbye to sleep deprivation and hello to well-rested nights, stick around. Now, before we dive into the nitty-gritty of sleep schedules and soothing techniques, let's take a moment to set realistic expectations. I know it's tempting to compare your baby's sleep to that mythical creature, the baby who sleeps through the night from day one. But the truth is, every baby is different. Some babies naturally sleep for longer stretches, while others are, shall we say, more spirited in their need for nighttime cuddles. In this video, we'll explore the science behind baby sleep patterns, reveal practical tips backed by experts, and share a step-by-step routine that works like magic. Remember, this is a journey, not a race. Have you ever wondered what's going on inside that tiny head while your baby sleeps? It's a whirlwind of activity. Newborns spend about 50% of their sleep in the light REM stage, which is much higher than adults. REM sleep is crucial for brain development, but it's also a lighter stage of sleep, making babies more prone to waking up from even the slightest disturbances. Think of it like this. Their little brains are working overtime, processing all the incredible new sights, sounds, and sensations they're experiencing in the world. Babies thrive on predictability. Their bodies crave a sense of routine, especially when it comes to sleep. By creating a consistent sleep environment and following some simple yet powerful techniques, we can help them transition between sleep cycles more smoothly. Now let's talk about the importance of your baby's sleep environment. You might be surprised to learn that even subtle changes in their surroundings can have a significant impact on their ability to fall asleep and stay asleep. For 9 months, your baby was snuggled safely in the womb, a world of muffled sounds and gentle rocking motions. Suddenly, they're thrust into a world of bright lights, sudden noises, and varying temperatures. Bright lights suppress melatonin, the sleep hormone, making it harder for your baby to fall asleep. Consider using blackout curtains to block out sunlight and create a cozy, cave-like atmosphere. White noise can be incredibly effective in blocking out distracting noises and creating a soothing, womb-like ambiance. Just like we adults benefit from a relaxing bedtime routine to wind down after a long day, our little ones also need a structured and calming sequence of activities to help them transition from the busyness of the day to the tranquility of the night. Babies thrive on predictability and cues that signal it's time to sleep. Establishing a bedtime routine can make a world of difference in how easily your baby settles down for the night. A consistent bedtime routine isn't just a suggestion, it's a necessity. It helps regulate your baby's internal clock and sets the stage for a restful night. Think of your baby's bedtime routine as a series of calming, enjoyable activities that signal to their bodies and minds that it's time to wind down and prepare for sleep. This routine can be a special bonding time for you and your baby. This could include a warm bath, a gentle massage, putting on pajamas, reading a book, singing a lullaby, or any other soothing activity that your baby enjoys, or simply cuddling quietly together. The key is consistency. By maintaining the same routine every night, your baby will start to recognize these activities as signals that it's time to sleep. By repeating the same sequence of events each night, you'll be reinforcing your baby's natural sleep-wake cycle. This predictability can make bedtime smoother and more enjoyable for both of you. Remember, the goal is to create a sense of calm and security, so choose activities that both you and your baby enjoy. This will not only help your baby sleep better, but also strengthen your bond. You'll be amazed at how quickly these simple steps can transform your evenings. A well-established bedtime routine can lead to more restful nights and happier mornings for the entire family. Feeding is an essential part of your baby's care, but when it comes to bedtime, it can be a bit of a double-edged sword. A full tummy can certainly help your little one drift off to sleep, but feeding too close to bedtime can create a sleep association, meaning your baby may come to rely on feeding to fall asleep every time they wake up during the night. Instead, try to create a bit of separation between the last feeding and bedtime. This could involve a diaper change, a few minutes of quiet playtime, or simply cuddling together in a dimly lit room. By gradually shifting the timing of feedings and incorporating other soothing techniques, you can help your baby develop healthy sleep habits. Let's face it, night wakings are an inevitable part of parenthood. Those 2 a.m. cries can be frustrating, exhausting, and sometimes even a little heartbreaking, but remember, they're a normal part of your baby's development. Babies have different sleep cycles than adults, and they're still learning to connect those cycles smoothly. When your baby wakes up crying in the middle of the night, it doesn't necessarily mean they're hungry, wet, or in distress. Sometimes, a simple pat on the back or a few soothing words are all it takes to reassure your little one and help them drift back to sleep. The key is to find a balance between responding to your baby's needs and encouraging their growing independence. From swaddling blankets to white noise machines to calming lullabies, there's no shortage of sleep aids on the market. These tools and techniques are designed to help babies sleep better and longer, giving parents a much-needed break. But with so many options available, it can be overwhelming to decide which ones to try. Promising to give parents the gift of a good night's sleep, these aids come with various claims. But do they really work? And more importantly, are they safe for your baby? It's crucial to understand the science behind these methods before incorporating them into your baby's sleep routine. Swaddling, for instance, can be incredibly effective in those early weeks and months. This age-old practice involves wrapping your baby snugly in a blanket to mimic the secure feeling of the womb. By gently wrapping your baby in a lightweight blanket, you're not only providing comfort but also reducing the startle reflex, which can often wake babies up from a sound sleep. This reflex, also known as the Moro reflex, is a natural response but can be quite disruptive to a baby's sleep. Swaddling helps to keep the baby calm and secure, allowing for longer and more restful sleep periods. However, it's important to swaddle correctly to ensure the baby's hips can move freely and to avoid overheating. White noise machines are another popular sleep aid. These devices help to block out distracting noises and create a soothing, consistent sound that can help lull your baby to sleep. The gentle hum of a white noise machine can mimic the sounds your baby heard in the womb, providing a familiar and comforting environment. Gentle massage isn't just relaxing for adults, it can also work wonders for babies. Studies have shown that infant massage can promote relaxation, improve sleep quality, and even reduce crying. By incorporating gentle massage into your baby's bedtime routine, you can help them wind down and prepare for sleep. This practice not only benefits the baby, but also strengthens the bond between parent and child. Ultimately, while these sleep aids can be incredibly helpful, it's important to find what works best for your baby. Every child is different, and what works for one may not work for another. Always consult with your pediatrician to ensure the methods you choose are safe and appropriate for your baby's needs. Now let's talk about timing. Did you know that putting your baby down for naps and bedtime at the right times can make a world of difference in their sleep quality? Newborns have very short sleep cycles, meaning they need to nap frequently throughout the day and night. As they grow, their sleep cycles lengthen, and they're able to stay awake for longer stretches between naps. By learning to recognize your baby's unique sleep cues, you'll be able to put them down for naps and bedtime before they become overtired. We've covered a lot of ground today, from understanding your baby's sleep cycles to creating a sleep-conducive environment. It's essential to recognize the importance of these foundational steps, as they set the stage for a restful night for both you and your baby. Establishing a consistent bedtime routine is key to helping your baby understand when it's time to wind down. This routine can include activities like a warm bath, gentle rocking, or reading a soothing bedtime story. But just as important as knowing what to do is knowing what not to do. One of the most common mistakes parents make is overstimulating their baby before bedtime. Activities that are too exciting or stimulating, such as playing with flashing toys or watching TV, can make it difficult for your baby to settle down. Instead, opt for calming activities that signal it's time to sleep. Another common pitfall is inconsistency. If you're constantly changing your approach, it can be confusing for your baby and disrupt their sense of security. Babies thrive on routine and predictability, so it's crucial to stick to a consistent bedtime routine. This helps them know what to expect and when to expect it. Inconsistency can make it harder for them to learn to self-soothe. And finally, be careful not to become overly reliant on sleep aids. While swaddling, white noise, and other tools can be helpful in the short term, the goal is to help your baby learn to fall asleep and stay asleep independently. Over-reliance on these aids can create a dependency that might be challenging to break later on. Encourage your baby to develop self-soothing techniques, such as sucking on their thumb or holding a comfort object. These methods can be more sustainable in the long run and promote better sleep habits. Remember, the ultimate goal is to foster independence in your baby's sleep routine. With the right knowledge and a little patience, you'll be amazed at the progress you and your baby can make. Celebrate the small victories and stay consistent. Over time, these efforts will pay off, leading to more restful nights and happier days for the entire family. Now you know the secrets to a better night's sleep, for both you and your baby. Remember, every baby is different, and what works for one may not work for another. The key is to be patient, flexible, and attuned to your baby's individual needs. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with other parents who could use these life-changing tips. With a little knowledge, a lot of love, and a good night's sleep, you've got this.